First of all, thank you for taking the time to do one of these videos with me. I really appreciate it. People in the community love the WOW Museum, and we appreciate you guys, caring about kids' education and, providing some knowledge in the community. Just a little quick intro. What's your name and what's your role in the museum?
Sure. Well, yeah, thank you for having me. We love to, anytime we can, connect with the community and give back. And, I appreciate you doing these videos and letting people know what we're doing.
No problem.
So, Jen Young, Jen-Y-O-U-N-G, and I'm the program director at the museum. So I get to be in charge of a lot of our fun educational programs. I get to create a lot of them. I get to do community events and things like that. So, that's what I do for the museum.
So how did the quarantine affect the WOW Museum? What were the impacts?
Sure. Well, right away, we, kind of were along with the guidelines for the CDC, and as a destination for people to gather, we had to close down the museum right away. So, of course, at first, we're all shocked and disappointed. If you haven't been to the Hands-On Science Museum, it's amazing. Over 70 exhibits. You get to touch and play with everything.
Yeah.
You have children, so you've probably been there.
Yeah.
You should check it out.
It's so fun. I love the WOW Museum.
So, of course, we were bummed out when we had to close the doors, and then people don't get to experience that. And then we kind of shifted gears right away to, okay, now how do we bring science to people's homes?
Yeah. So I saw that you guys have the videos on YouTube where you guys are giving doing fun things for the kids, during this quarantine. What other things have you guys done to adapt to the situation?
Well, we are continuing to innovate. We just want to, that's what the museum's all about, but we want to bring as much value to families as we can. So we started by finding a lot of our partners, like the Exploratorium and other big museums and NASA, places that already have educational activities, on their website.
Yeah.
And found wonderful links to all kinds of cool educational stuff that people can do at home, and we sent those out to everybody.
Yeah.
So we said, hey, here's things that are already built that are really fun. Please check these out. So here's our first round of resources. Then after that is when we started creating our videos. And we've launched 2 videos a week since we closed down. And I have a team of 3, including myself, Kylie, who's one of our WOW on Wheels educators. She goes into the schools. And then Scott, who is our program director. He normally coordinates with the schools. They jumped in when we started talking about this project. And between the 3 of us, we started making these educational videos. Now, something that's kind of brand new is we just got a partnership with the Girl Scouts of Central Valley, California.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, yeah. They saw what we were doing. They saw our videos, and they were like, hey, would you be interested in running a webinar for 100 Girl Scouts?
Oh, wow.
We were, yes, I'd love to. They have STEM badges, so they have science badges.
Yeah.
We're trying our first one this Thursday.
Okay.
I'm going to post the information on our social media as well as our website, because the Girl Scouts are doing something really interesting and really neat. They're opening up all their programs to all girls, not just Girl Scouts.
Okay.
So these webinars are STEM webinars for all girls. So it's going to be interesting. The first one we're doing is mechanical engineering for board game design. So we're going to make our own board game to play at home.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so I wanted to ask you also about the WOW Plaza. We know that you guys had big plans to change that whole little area right around like the WOW Museum. If people don't know, it's like around the buildings in front of the WOW Museum, right? You guys are planning to like redo that whole area. How has the quarantine situation, because it's impacted the economy and all that, what's your plans on that? Does the museum still plan on doing the plaza, or have plans stopped, or what's the update on that?
Yeah, great question. We are still going to expand. The project still exists, of course, but because of everything going on, the board, our board, our president, Sally Snide, has shifted gears and shifted priorities to first to protect the staff and make sure that they're all covered and they have health insurance still, and
that's good, yeah.
All those important things. And then from there on, they were like, okay, now how do we bring science education, to people now? So we've prioritized kind of the now, and I know that they're still absolutely working on the future expansion. So that expansion is across the street, 40,000 more square feet, multiple stories of exhibit space and laboratories and just all kinds of cool stuff that'll be a wonderful resource for the Valley. But yeah, we've definitely started to prioritize some of the more urgent programs and things right now. So that's on the back burner, I think.
That's so good. I mean, I was thinking about that when after I contacted you, I was thinking about the plaza, because the plaza is gonna improve downtown Lodi like tremendously. It's gonna make it a beautiful little area where like people can just kind of like those European plazas. That's what I picture, where people are just like on the weekends or in the evenings just walking around enjoying the outside. So that's so great that you guys are still gonna do that. I wanted to ask you about. Oh, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
You're absolutely right. It's gonna be amazing for
it is.
Whole Central Valley. I mean, what a wonderful resource. I'm excited,
Yeah.
It will happen.
That's good. So I wanted to ask you about the asteroid as well. So I heard that in April 29th, there's going to be an asteroid that's going to come pretty close to the planet. Any little information that you can think of off the top of your head about it? Like maybe how big it is or how close it's going to get? I don't know.
Sure. I don't know how close or anything like that. I do know that it's closer than we'd like, and it's bigger. We should definitely look that up. But what I do know, and what I like to tell people is, asteroids get relatively close to Earth. It's more common than you would think, and big reasons that it doesn't hit us, that they don't impact us, is because of Jupiter.
Okay.
So, that huge planet, and a lot of times we call it our bodyguard. Yeah, and I think it's back here.
Yeah.
So we call it our bodyguard because it's big. It's a giant planet, 1,300 times bigger than Earth, and it has a huge gravitational pull. So it actually throws those asteroids, it pulls them in and throws them off course so they don't hit us. So same exact thing happened with this comet.
Will it be visible by the eye, or will you need like a telescope to see it?
Yeah, I don't think that it'll be visible by the naked eye.
Okay.
Not even sure if just a household telescope you can see it, but I would check that out, and it would be fun, to be paying attention when it's coming by.
Yeah,
I think that's
yeah.
Cool.
Now I have like a little, I have a telescope, just like a regular one. I don't think it's even that good, but I'm gonna try to look for it and see if by any chance I can see it up there.
Oh, check it out and bust that telescope out, because we have that red moon coming out too, right?
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff in the sky right now.
It's going to be amazing. And even with a household telescope, when you look at the moon, especially a full moon, it looks amazing. It's beautiful. That's one of the first things I remember as a kid, my dad showing me the telescope, just the moon.
Yeah.
And it's amazing. So yeah, take your kids out there and have a great time.
Oh, I will. Well, thanks a lot, Jen. Appreciate you doing the video with me and sharing with the community, keeping them updated on the plaza, and what you guys are doing. I'll make sure to tag you guys in the information and put your YouTube link in there so that people can go and check you guys out. So thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for the feedback. I love that. That's why we do it.
Well, thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Pablo.
Bye.